10 unsolved ocean mysteries that will keep you up at night. More humans have walked on the moon than have been to the deepest depths of planet Earth. Covering 70% of Earth's surface, the oceans are the largest habitat in the world, yet we have only explored around 1% of the seafloor. Many a mystery surrounds the deep blue, and in this list we'll dredge up some of the most mysterious and least understood. 10. The ghost ship Kaz-2. The Kaz-2 was a boat that set sail in 2007 from Australia. It was manned by 3 sailors and was mysteriously found drifting with the engine on idling. As well as that, a half-empty cup of coffee and a laptop were found sitting on a table. A newspaper was also found lying open with pages found all across the floor, and clothing had been piled up on a bench. Oh, and the crew were all missing. Coroners have speculated what might have happened to the men, but nothing has been proven. 9. The giant cannibal shark. In 2003, scientists decided to tag a 9-foot-long great white shark to study the temperature changes in the ocean. Weirdly, several months later, the tag that was recording the information was found washed ashore. When researchers decided to look at the tag information, they were stunned. About 4 months after the tag was put on, the shark seemed to have dove around 1,900 feet, which suggests it was attacked and eaten by something. But what could possibly have eaten a 9-foot great white? Maybe an even bigger shark. I guess we'll just never know. 8. Unexplained Sounds. You know that feeling you get when you hear a strange noise in the middle of the night? Imagine that, but in the middle of the effing ocean. Over the years, there have been several unexplained noises recorded, 2 of the most popular being the bloop and Julia. These sounds have been made by very large objects, or possibly creatures, and have left most scientists believing the sounds are large icebergs scraping the ocean floor. But what if it's not? 7. The Submarine Disappearance in 1968. Inexplicably, 4 submarines went missing in the exact same year. These were the USS Scorpion, a Soviet K-129. The last 2 subs disappeared only 4 days apart. The Minerve has still never been found, even though it only disappeared an hour away from its home port. Is it just a coincidence that 4 giant machines would all have the misfortunes in the same year, or is it something more sinister? We'll leave that up to you to work out. 6. The Bermuda Triangle. Nicknamed due to its triangular shape of around 500,000 square miles of ocean between Miami, Bermuda and Puerto Rico, the Bermuda Triangle is one of the most notorious sea legends ever. When Christopher Columbus first sailed the area, he claimed to see a giant ball of light from the sky. He said that it crashed into the horizon and made it glow. Soon, all sorts of strange events were claimed to have happened in the area, including several boats disappearing, with no one contacting anyone in distress. And in one incident in 1945, an entire squadron of US torpedo bombers vanished into thin air. 5. The Gulf of Mexico's Cursed Shipwreck. ExxonMobil was laying pipeline when they happened to stumble across a shipwreck. That would be the last bit of good luck to happen near this site. A team was assembled to explore the wreckage, but nothing ever seemed to go right. The submarine used for the exploration malfunctioned right as it was getting ready to go and check out the wreck. Everything from video monitors going out, to sonar breaking, to hydraulics going haywire after one use. Next, the Navy sent a researcher sub that basically self-destructed in its own rover upon entering the water. And when it finally got to the wreck, its arms were too short to reach anything. These are only some of the many attempts and spectacular failures that this cursed ship seems to bring to anyone who enters there. 4. The Phantom Island of Bromeka. In the 1970s, Bromeka Island served as a marker for Mexico to set its 200 nautical mile economic zone. Around 20 years later, the island disappeared without a trace. Alongside the island went all of the important documents, some of which contained a treaty regarding major oil reserves within the island's region. The disappearance of the documents immediately gave rise to conspiracy theories that the CIA had something to do with the vanishing island. The main theory has it that the CIA actually blew up the island in order to expand the US economic zone, but the actual question remains unanswered. 3. The strange Salish Seifer. Since August 2007, a weird phenomenon has been happening on the Salish Sea coast in British Columbia, Canada and Washington, USA. There have been reports of several detached human feet being discovered all along the coast. As of December 19th, 2017, 13 feet have been found in the Canadian province of British Columbia and 4 in the US state of Washington. From there, 2 left feet have been found that match 2 of the corresponding right feet found elsewhere. Weirdly, there have been no other body parts turn up to this shore ever since, meaning this mystery is far from over. 2. The Baltic Anomaly. The Baltic Anomaly is still an unknown item in the Baltic Sea, which some claim could be a pre-Ice Age artifact or a Nazi anti-submarine device. Oddly, divers' electrical equipment stops functioning within 650 feet, or 200 meters if you'd prefer, and a strong radio signal is radiated from anywhere near the item. Aside from a widely reproduced illustration that was recently created by a graphic artist, there has only ever been one actual image of the Baltic Sea object, and that's the original sonar scan image captured by divers, in which the object resembles a crashed UFO spaceship. 1. Devil's Sea. Want to never go out on a boat again? Well, look no further than the Devil's Sea. It is said to be one of the 12 vortexes of the world and is right up there with the Bermuda Triangle. It's a place where planes drop from the sky like birds, and large methane deposits cause gas explosions. It was also where the US lost over 20 submarines during the Second World War, and there have been ships twice as big as the Titanic go missing. Sounds crazy, right? Well, there you have it. That's a list of the top 10 unsolved ocean mysteries. With that done, if you enjoyed the video, then please make sure to drop a like and subscribe to our channel. And feel free to join the conversation in the comment section below. With that said, we want to give a huge shout out to Alexis Clifton and Pooper Scooper for commenting on our last video. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.